Well, first, I don't disclose confidential discussions, but I make a couple of broad points. One, we don't engage in hypotheticals. We don't discuss hypotheticals. But secondly, the decision to commit Australian troops to a conflict will be made by the government of the day. Not in advance, but by the government of the day, and that's our position, and it's been long established. Well, again, I'm not going to foreshadow everything that the Prime Minister will or won't say, but the conversation with his counterparts will cover economic, security and human rights issues. We've been very clear about that, but we are being very clear that we want a balanced region where no one is dominated and no one dominates.
Okay.
We're seeing in my portfolio of the Pacific, China seeking to secure a military base in the region, and we're working very hard to be the primary security partner of choice for the region because we don't think that's a particularly optimal thing for Australia. Yeah, well, I'm happy to say that my most up-to-date information is that they are not observing the exercise, but the exercise hasn't started yet. It starts today. I'm being very frank with you that it would be unusual for them not to observe it, and we'll adjust accordingly. Well, it means that we will obviously observe their activities and monitor their presence around Australia, but we'll also adjust how we conduct those exercises. People observe these exercises to collect intelligence around procedures, around the electronic spectrum and the use of communications, and we'll adjust accordingly so that we manage that leakage. Well, I think it'll be a two-way process, but when we conduct these exercises, we're always cognizant that they're being observed by people who want to collect information about how we work with our allies, how we communicate with our allies and partners, and you manage that accordingly in a sensitive way. That's what the Australian people would expect our Australian Defence Force to do, and we'll continue to do that. But again, I'll say the Chinese military have observed these exercises since 2017, and it'd be very unusual if they didn't do that this time.